here I am with the start of my Christmas presents for this year of 2018. I'm gonna go with what I have in my stocking first, my Christmas stocking. Starting with a Pokemon. Followed by another Pokemon. Followed by Princess Jasmine. Followed by Imaginext. Followed by Black Panther. And a Pokemon. And Han Solo. And Harley Quinn. And a Pokemon. And Boba Fett. And Aquaman. And R2-D2. And the Monopoly Man. And Scrooge McDuck. And Thanos. And C-3PO. And I can't remember this one's name. Hang Dive or Paraglide or I can't remember his name. Swamp Thing from Imaginext. Donald Duck. A Power Rangers character from Imaginext, that's King Sphinx. A dinosaur. Another character from the Ducks. I don't know this one's name. That one's Dale from Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. A dinosaur. Oh, this is an accessory. A dinosaur. Hammer Brothers from Super Mario Brothers. A dinosaur. Bane from Imaginext. A Bob-omb from Super Mario Brothers. A dinosaur. A Power Ranger. No, not Power Ranger. Pokemon. A dinosaur. A dinosaur. A Pokemon. A dinosaur. Two-Face from Imaginext. An Ultraman. A Nightmare on Elm Street dog. Pokemon. Dinosaur. Shazam from Imaginext. A Nightmare on Elm Street dog. Power Ranger Zord from Imaginext. Imaginext. And this is a Power Rangers villain from Imaginext. And then this is a Pokemon. Alright, now that wraps up my Christmas stocking. Now I'm going to start on these in here. Alright. This is spider skeleton. This is a rat skeleton. This is a bird skeleton. Let me see if I can. Okay, there. This is a dragon skeleton. All right. This is the Collect and Connect figure of Clayface from DC Comics. This is a Pokemon. This is a Lunala. This is Albus Dumbledore from Harry Potter. Here is an Ultraman monster. I do not know the name. Here is an Ultraman character. Do not know the name. I'm not going to know the names of pretty much none of the Ultraman. Here is a Transformers figure. If I know their names, I'll say them. I only know a couple of their names. Transformers figure. This is from Rick and Morty. I don't know his name though. This is the pickle one. Here's hold on, give me a second. Let me put his accessories back in because they fell out. This one is Dr. Octopus from Marvel Comics. Here's General Zod from DC Comics. Here is I don't know this one's name, but it's a pretty cool action figure, I think. This one's not an Ultraman because it's not quite like the same articulation and all, but cool looking figure. It's like one from Japan maybe, but it's not Ultraman. Here's the It clown, Pennywise, from the newer It movie. Here's a Transformers figure. Here is the Spider-Hulk figure from Marvel Comics. Here is another cool figure. I do not know this one's name. Here is a skeleton figure. First ever plain skeleton figure that I have. Here is, this one I know is Bumblebee from Transformers. Here is Cloak from Marvel Comics. This is a specialty action figure. It's a pilgrim holding
vegetables. Here is a wrestler figure. Here is this is Alberto, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles character, a villain. Here is a Pokemon, no, not Pokemon, Ultraman, an Ultraman monster. Here is the first ever that I've seen genuine Santa Claus action figure. His hat's in there somewhere, but I have the hat as well. Here's another really cool figure. I do not know this one's name though. Here is Terminator Endoskeleton. Let's see. Here's the Sugar Man from Marvel Comics. Here is Optimus Prime from Transformers. Alright. R2-D2 from Star Wars. Dracula from Dracula's a pretty well-known character in cinematic history. Here is a Pokemon. I don't remember this one's name though. This is the Power Rangers character, Professor something or other, a Power Rangers villain. Here's the base for that Lunala character. Here's a Star Wars character from the, I think that was in the Han Solo movie. Oops. Here's a Ultraman character. Here is a wrestler. Here is another Ultraman. Here's a Hulkbuster. Here is another Ultraman. Here is a crab soldier from the movie Aquaman, which I recently saw. Here is the Collect and Connect of Giganta from DC Comics. Here is a character from Skeleton Warriors. I do not know his name though. Here is a character from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a villain. Here is an Ultraman character. Here is a wrestler. Here's Storm from Marvel, from the movies, the newer movies. So it's the different Storm. Here is Dengar, a Star Wars character from who you briefly see in The Empire Strikes Back for just like a few seconds. Here is Supreme Leader Snoke, who you see in a couple of the newer Star Wars movies. Here is Crash Bandicoot from that game. Here is an Ultraman. Here's Black Manta from DC Comics and the Aquaman movie, which just came out. Here's Aquaman from DC Comics, the comic version though, not the movie version. Here's the Queen from the Aquaman movie. I don't remember her name though, but Aquaman, DC Comics. Here is an Ultraman. Don't know his name. Another Ultraman. I don't know his name. Here's the Thing from the Fantastic Four and Marvel Comics. Here's I don't know this one's name, but he's from he's a Creature's Realm of the Claw action figure. Here's Mysterio, a Spider-Man villain from Marvel Comics, who has not been in a movie yet. Here is Omega Red from Marvel Comics. Here is a wrestler. Whoops. Here is Scream from Marvel Comics. She's kind of like a female Venom. Here is Mixie Spitalik from, also pronounced Mixoplix, from DC Comics. Here's the character from Fortnite, the game, which I have not played. Here's a character from the new Han Solo movie in Star Wars. It's one of the droids. Here is a Transformers figure. Here's the Silver Surfer from Fantastic Four and Marvel Comics. Here is... This is a Marvel character, I think. I can't remember her name, though. Here's the NECA figure of Predator. Here is it's one of the characters from Aquaman, the movie, in DC Comics. Here is Beast from X-Men and Marvel Comics. Here is Buzz Lightyear from Disney and Toy Story. He talks.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue! Kaya! Kaya! I am Buzz Lightyear. I'm in charge of this detachment. To infinity and beyond!
He says more of it. Can possibly go through all of it. He says quite a bit. This one, I'm not sure where he's from. I just picked him up. Here is a clown from he's a wrestler. Oh, there you go, good with that. Here is the alien from NECA, one of the NECA action figures. A xenomorph, they're called. Here is a Skeleton Warriors figure. And another Skeleton Warriors figure. Here is King Bowser from Super Mario Brothers. Here is a dinosaur from Jurassic Park, or Jurassic Worlds, rather. Here is the anniversary edition of Ultron from Marvel Comics and the Avengers. Here is Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy and Marvel Comics. Here is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles villain. This is Meat Sweats. No, Meat Sweats. Meat Sweats from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a villain. Here is the Build-A-Figure for the Spider-Man SPDR from Marvel Comics. Here is Doctor Strange from Doctor Strange and Marvel Comics. Here is another wrestler. Here is Psylocke from Marvel Comics. She's with the X-Men. Here's a Black Power Ranger. Here's the Build-A-Figure of Apocalypse. Now there's a big one too, like it's like twice this size, but then they came out with this smaller one. So I have this one. Here's a figure you put together and connect from the Power Rangers. This is one of their Zords. Here is Adam Warlock. This is a slight variation, but it's Adam Warlock from. You saw him like for one split, maybe not even all, but they mentioned him in that very end credit scene of Guardians of the Galaxy 2 in Marvel Comics. Here is Gamora, not Gamora, Nebula. Nebula or Gamora, one of those from Avengers and Marvel Comics. Here is Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street. Here is, oh, there's Santa's hat right there. All right, here is, this is some soldier guy, scientist or whatever from Marvel Comics. Here is Ant-Man from Ant-Man and Marvel Comics. Here is Harley Quinn. This is like a more like kind of like the movie version of Harley Quinn rather than the comics version. Here's another one. That yellow one I just showed. He goes with him. He's like the soldier, I guess. Then here's the red Power Ranger from Power Rangers. Here is the Flash, like more like the movie version. Here's Carnage, who you see or mentioned very briefly in the end of Venom, the movie, and Marvel Comics. Oops. Here's Sabretooth from X-Men and Marvel Comics. That's the movie version. Here's Iron Man from Avengers and Marvel Comics. Here is Bishop from Marvel Comics. Oh, hold on a second. All right. Here is. Oh yeah. Here's the It clown Pennywise. This is like the from the first movie though, the older of the movies. That's him. Here is a variation of the Red Power Ranger. Here, whoops. Yeah. This is the Build-A-Figure of Mantis from the Guardians of the Galaxy Marvel Comics. Her leg kind of comes off easy, so see if I can snap it back in here. Yeah, that's Mantis. Here's a okay, I think that blue one wasn't that one with the blue skin was Nebula. This one is Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy in Marvel Comics. Gamora, that's her. Here is Pink Power Ranger from Power Rangers. This is a I can't remember his name. I think this one's from he's either Marvel or DC. I can't remember. Here is the Blue Power Ranger. Here's Aquaman, movie version Aquaman from several movies, Aquaman and DC Comics. Here's a Green Power Ranger from Power Rangers. Here's a Yellow Power Ranger from Power Rangers. Here's Black Bolt from Marvel Comics. Here is Captain Britain from Marvel Comics. I haven't seen him in a movie yet. Whoops. Oh, that kind of broke. Oh, no matter. A small dab of super glue will tend to that. Wolverine from Marvel. A couple of his claws almost broke off, but you know, like I said, a little bit of super glue will tend to that. Here is the Build-A-Figure of movie version Thanos from Avengers Infinity War. Here is the Build-A-Figure for Abomination from Marvel Comics. Oops. Here is... This is another specialty action figure of a teddy bear wearing a colorful, fancy sweater. This is an Ultraman. Here is Yellow Jacket from Marvel Comics and Ant-Man. Here is this is a Ben 10. This is Omni Enhanced Diamond Head or one of them. Here is Power Rangers villain, Slot Machine villain. Here is another variant of Red Power Ranger. This is like the classic one. Here's a patriotic teddy bear, specialty action figure. Here is Splinter from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, from like the newer ones. That's why he looks different. Here's like a fish soldier from the new Aquaman movie in DC Comics. He was also Collected Connect as well, so I can put them all together. Here's the one character from DC Comics and Aquaman. Here's Jason Voorhees from the Friday the 13th movies. Here is a wrestler. Here's another specialty action figure, a lady in a colorful dress. I like the colors on this one. Here is an Ultraman figure. Here's Luigi. Here is I don't know this one's name, but it's a good figure. Thundercats, Thunderbolts. Here is a specialty action figure of an angel. Here's a wrestler. Here's another specialty action figure of an angel. Got a couple more here in this corner. Here is Godzilla. This is it's like a variant Godzilla. Good figure. Here's another Godzilla. Another like color variant. Slightly different. Here's a wrestler. Here's Chucky from Child's Play, the movies. Here's another specialty action figure of a lady who's a pilgrim carrying wheat and fruit and vegetables. This is a Power Rangers villain. Don't know his name. Alright, here is Joker in a tuxedo. Here's the Wasp, and her wings can move. Here's another Spider-Man SPDR. Here is I think this is like a Godzilla figure, but similar to the Ultraman Godzilla villain. Here's a Gorn figure, Gorn from Star Trek, who you see in only one episode. Here's a Mugato figure from Star Trek, the originals. Oh, that Gorn was from the original series as well. And this one's from the original series, who you only see in one episode. Here's a Black Manta. Here's this is she's a Harry Potter character. I can't recall her name though. I never really got into Harry Potter, so Here's the Collect and Connect of Solomon Grundy from DC Comics. He hasn't been in any movies, though. Here's a Aquaman. It's that Queen lady again. I don't know her name, but she's DC Comics. Here is Multiple Man from Marvel Comics. You see him briefly in X-Men 3. Here's 7 of 9 from Star Trek Voyager. Here's a Power Rangers villain. She was from the movie. She was the main villain in that movie. Here's the anniversary edition of the Build-A-Figure for the Hulkbuster. The anniversary means, like with him and Ultron, they don't come apart, but they came already pre-assembled, and they're one piece, though. You can't take these apart. But other than that, they're like slight color variation, but the sizes are the same and all that. Here's a robot of Ant-Man. Oops. Here's a Spider-Man character. Here's a Booster Gold action figure. Here's Miles Morales from the movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Here's Deadpool, I do believe. That's Deadpool in Marvel Comics. And Deadpool. Here's that one Aquaman King guy again in DC Comics. Here is Blue Beetle from DC Comics. Here's 18-inch Superman. I got another one of these. Slight color variation. It's more like your classic, brighter Superman colors from the cartoon. Here's Batman, like another color variant of Batman from DC Comics and the Batman movies. This one here, I think Kratos from God of War or Gears of War. I think it's God of War. But yeah, he's from that a game which I watched some I never got into, so that's him. And then this one is a 18-inch Predator, the open-mouthed version. So there was a variance with closed mouth and then the masked kind, but I wanted specifically the open-mouthed version of this 18-inch Predator figure. And then these two in the back. These two here. 31-inch Han Solo in Stormtrooper outfit. And then 31-inch Steve Austin figure wearing real clothes that I got for him. That's it. That's it for everything. Thank you for watching my video.